everybody, welcome back to Alexis, welcome back to the stream. We've got the second game of the round of 16, Portugal and Belgium. It's supposed to be the other way around, but Belgium and Portugal, we've already had one quarterfinal confirmed, Denmark and Czech Republic. The winner of this game will go against Italy. So, an interesting contest for both of these sides. Oh, and welcome to the stream. You saw the video on TikTok. Is with us speed and these of us asked for a name. Yeah. That was quite funny. Honeygun, welcome to the stream also. Yeah, new angle. I've had this angle before. Basically, I wanted to try and cut out me looking at the TV like this. So now the TV's right in front of me and I don't even need to look up. So, yeah, that's the intention. I mean, the angle's going to be very inconsistent because it's just down to the time of the day, isn't it? And because it was still relatively bright, I couldn't stream sitting there. So that's why I did it like that. But Belgium-Portugal should be a really good game, fingers crossed. I've not been able to see the squads yet, but we can react to it, to the squads together. Crazy that one, Czech Republic or Denmark will be making to the semis. Yes, exactly. And with any luck, England could be one of the teams that they may play up against. But, so, Courtois in goal, Vertonghen, Vermaelen, and Alderweireld. So Vertonghen's back. So Vertonghen was injured for a bit of this tournament, but he's returned now. With Torgan Hazard, Alex Witsel, Yuri Tillemans, Thomas Meunier. With De Bruyne, Hazard, and Lukaku as the front three. Portugal have got Patricia, but with Dalot as right back. I think Semedo did carry an injury against France, potentially, which is why he's starting there. Pepe, Diaz, we've expected that partnership. Rafael Guerrero keeps his place. João Moutinho and João Palhinha is in the squad. He actually didn't start. That's one of the changes that Portugal have made, probably because of Danilo Pereira, that awful injury from Hugo Lloris. Renato Sanchez starts as well. Bernardo Silva, Jota, and of course Ronaldo with an 8.23 rating. On the bench, they've got Mignolet, Sales, Boyata, Dinea, Carrasco. Yeah, it's weird to see that Carrasco's not starting, which is interesting. Dennis Prey, Batshuayi, Benteke, Mertens, and Trossard. With the bench for Portugal, got Lopez, Silva, Semedo, of course, on the bench. Fonte, Bruno Fernandes is not starting, and Bruno Fernandes has actually not started in many Portugal games, to be honest. Nuno Mendes, then Ruben Neves, Sergio Oliveira, Pereira, Gonzalez. João Felix has not made a start in this tournament, which is quite unbelievable. And, of course, Andre Silva still on the bench. Sita, welcome to the stream. Dropping in to let you know I will be in and out of your streams, and a friend's dropped you a like as well. Thank you so much, Sato. I do truly appreciate all the support around here. If any of you have not liked the stream yet, please do so. It does really, really help. How are we doing at the moment? We're 6 likes at the moment, so we're doing all right. We're still on 582 subscribers, so 18 subscribers away from 600. If we can really push to that target in this stream, that'd be fantastically appreciative. And one thing I did say, actually, obviously 600 is where I wear the stupid umbrella hat, which I've got over here. But what I will do for you guys, if you can get me to 600 before the Euros ends, which is on the 11th of July, which I think is a good amount of time for you to get there, you can pick whatever video or stream you like for me to wear this in. So you guys have the power for me to wear it whenever I like. Because at the moment, it's under my control when I wear this. So you'll be given that control if I get to 600 before the Euros end. So just probably a little bit of added spice there, maybe. But anyway, moving on from that, I am really, really excited to see the outcome of this game. I'm hoping it's going to be a clash of titans. They both prove to be fantastic teams, Belgium and Portugal. Going forward, I say Belgium are great at the moment. Of course, Lukaku, second top goal scorer. Ronaldo, the top goal scorer of the tournament so far. So both have got players that could score plenty of goals. Who did I simp the most for the ranking YouTubers video? Can I just say everyone? Nah, I think BENHD's right. Yeah, I don't know. I think personally, it depends on the connection. I think Spencer FC was a very close second, actually. But I don't know. I think I'd agree. I think Ben was probably the most I did simp after, which I will say, 50 likes on that video. I actually changed the title to YouTubers Simps Over YouTubers. I think we nearly made it halfway through that target, which is actually a brilliant performing video, actually. But no, it's so embarrassing because I know Matt has seen it, and of course he would have heard me use the word simp and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I actually don't think anyone else who I've ranked has actually seen it. I mean, what I will say, I encourage you guys to share that video in particular to all the people I feature in this video, because if they see it, it'll be more than likely, for one, I'll actually get to know them, but two, could also organise a collab as well, which would be incredible. But right now, we're doing a live stream here, Belgium, Portugal. We're not doing too well with views at the moment. We're starting to stream a little bit slowly at the moment. We'll give it a bit of time. I mean, if it's a mad game, we might actually bring in some viewers. Just needed a drink of water there. Where are they playing Belgium, Portugal? Is it being played at Seville? Yeah, it must be at Seville. So maybe Portugal. Well, I don't know. It's not home ground to Portugal, but it's close to home with Portugal right now. But they definitely wouldn't have played there too much, for what I'd say. They definitely would not have wanted to play on the home soil of their Iberian rivals. Oh God, an Iberian derby would be great for the for Euros, Spain and Portugal, that is. But I don't think it's possible unless Portugal beat Italy in the quarters and Spain get past Croatia and potentially France. So unlikely, but it'll be nice to see it. You know, we had the Iberian derby in Group B of World Cup, didn't we? Which showed a 3-3 draw, which is probably one of the games of World Cup 2018. Right, both teams are now starting to walk out. Belgium are going out first, actually. So what's your predictions? Of course, I predicted 2-1 to Belgium. But you don't know at the moment. You know, with the three games, of course, one ended 2-1, which was Italy and Austria. But the other two, 4-0 Denmark and 2-0 Czech Republic, which I don't think anyone I have seen has ever predicted. So right now, it's difficult to know who's going to win this. I know at the moment, if I were to total up my points for the prediction league, I would have 2 correct results, but not any correct scores yet. But this one could be the one if we get a goal fest. I just have a really bad nagging feeling this could be a nil-niller, but I have faith, if not hope, that this will be a good game. Why is Ian Wright trending on Twitter? Did he say something that he should have done? Oh. Well, apparently he said Bunda, which is why he's trending. But I would not have heard it because I can't have audio on because I can't risk getting copyrighted watching this game. Wow. I cannot believe he said Bunda. Oh, only Ian Wright could get away with that. Okay, hang on a minute. I'm just checking a couple of things quickly. I've not even shared the stream. That's probably why it's not doing well at the moment. Well, it's more than just that, I'd say. Let's tweet it, and now let's share it to the Discord quickly. Not in uploads. I want it in not that lobby. I want it in this and live. Now there we go. Okay. Unfortunately, I couldn't comment my prediction because YouTube was glitchy and didn't even let me comment on my videos. That's very bizarre. What I'd recommend, Honeygun, is to maybe uninstall YouTube and then install it again. I don't know. Sometimes, if you're using it by phone, maybe go on your laptop and that should work, you know. I don't think, if you can't actually comment if it's regardless of your laptop or your phone, then it'd be something to, then it'd be something to do with your account. But if it's the phone being glitchy, then maybe go on laptop and do it, because I've had to do that a couple of times before. Right. Portugal have just sung their national anthem. I think Belgium are now doing theirs. Yeah, Belgium are doing their anthem. I've just shown you the squads. Gave you my predictions. I think it's fine now. Okay, brilliant. Okay, that's good. Sorry for yawning, guys. I shouldn't be yawning already. I tell you what. I mean, I need to plan out what I'm doing this week in terms of my scheduling. It's only Sunday, and it's literally only a couple of days from Monday. I actually need to get something. In fact, I need to. This is outside of YouTube. I need to just quickly send an email, a very important email to someone. Wanted to try and do this sometime today, but I've just not had the time to do it. Hang on. I'm just doing something that's a bit outside of the channel at the moment. Something to do with my work. Just making sure that I'm getting things to work right. I will look at comments in a minute. Hang on, guys. I mean, it's quite important I send this. You know, it's outside of quickly. When okay. So I'm not looking at comments. I'm just doing, just writing an important email for something outside of YouTube. No, a bit slow to get down there, neither. Right. Okay, sent. Right. Now we can move on to the stream, and we've just kicked off as well. Another big team will be gone after this. Yes. Now, interesting. I did say the winner of this game will play Italy. So this is definitely the bracket of, you know, when we see teams knocking each other out. So Definitely very enthralling half of a game, this. Daniel Knight, welcome to the stream. For some reason, I think I do recognize your name. I don't know if you are a new viewer or you're not, but you're definitely a viewer that doesn't go to my stuff that often. But if you are new, everyone do make sure you give Daniel a warm welcome to the stream. We always make sure we all welcome all of us. We are watching Belgium and Portugal, and I'm hoping it's going to be a really, really entertaining game. You know, it's against two giants of football, Belgium being the #1 ranked team, Portugal being the previous winners of the Euros. So, it should be a good contest on paper. Now, Belgium actually lost out against Portugal last time, if I remember right. Oh, no, they didn't. They lost out against Wales in the Euros last time, but, of course, Portugal were the winners of the team that beat Portugal when they made it to the final of the Euros, that thing. So, you're old. Oh, okay. Well, either way, it's really, really nice to see you on this stream, Daniel. I really do appreciate everyone that spends their time for me. I do appreciate it. So, yeah, within a minute and a bit gone. At the moment, Belgium pushing more out of the two. Portugal barely have gone out of gear yet, but right now, you know, it's difficult to make a call what's going to happen in the first minute and a bit. We need both teams to settle in their games. I think Belgium will go out attacking. I think Portugal will be the same as well, but I do think Portugal will have their mind to be a bit more defensive than Belgium will be. But I have criticised Portugal actually previously about their defence. So, are you going on holiday this year, says Daniel? Good question. The answer is, I don't really know, to be honest. Typically, around this time, we'll organise a holiday in around July-ish, but at the moment, it's not looking like we're going to really have it at the moment. Like, I've not even been vaccinated yet. But, yeah, I mean, if my family do go on a holiday this year, I'm almost very tempted to stay at home. I just don't really feel in that holiday mood. I would actually rather spend my time staying at home and just inviting people round. And that would just feel a lot more better. I don't know. I feel like when I want to go on holiday and travel, I want to do it properly with no restrictions. So, I don't know. I've still got that sort of attitude. So, right now, the straight answer is I actually have no idea. I have no idea if I'm going on holiday this year. But in a way, you know, makes the future, you know, I guess, you know, rather intriguing. Right. Pepe with a long looping ball, finding Ronaldo. He got the ball, but what a good bit of play there. All right, Moutinho. Giving it to Guerra here. What I'll do very, very quickly is actually show you the fantasy team standings at the moment. If any of you have not joined my fantasy league but would like to, do let me know, because I can post the invite link to my fantasy league in the description down below. So if we look at my team, of course the team, oh my god, I can't believe I got De Ligt in, -3. So I'm already in the back foot, but it looks like De Bruyne and Lukaku have already won back his points. But fingers crossed Lukaku scores and maybe De Bruyne assists 1 or 2 goals. Callus, look at that, 9 points. He was the one I should have had. I would have been 6. No, I actually would have been 12 points better off if I had Callus in my squad. That's quite amazing. So Mbappe, Pogba will play tomorrow. Yarmolenko will play Tuesday. So yeah, actually not too many players on my team left to play, actually. Anyone else want to see their team whilst I'm at it? You might be going to Greece in August. All right, well, good for you, man. I've not been to Greece at all. You're planning to go Portugal, but then you move to Amelis. Oh, yeah, that's also a problem as well with countries just chopping and changing in the different lists. I think that's part of the reason why we've not booked a holiday anyway, because I just think the whole unpredictability of teams. All right, here's Renato Sanchez. Here's a chance for Portugal. Oh, he's missed. Oh, Diego Jota, man. That was a chance. Renato Sanchez driving forward and finding a bit of space in that Belgian midfield. I think, well, I mean, they're all over the place. That Belgian midfield was definitely shoved into the left-hand side. Renato Sanchez does well to find Jota. I don't even think the defender got a touch. It's a really poor shot by Jota. He should be doing better than that. And well, it was good. It was good. Closing down from Alderweireld, but Jota should do better there. It's not a different country, but I'm going to Cornwall for a week. That's fair enough. You know, I think a lot of people in England are going to Cornwall or somewhere. You know, just somewhere southern, just somewhere peaceful. Jack's routine for Ronaldo, because I think he's got him in his fantasy team. I mean, at the moment, I would back Lukaku to get goals, but it's difficult. You had Dutch players also. I think all of us had Dutch players, and if anyone had De Ligt, they'd be missing out because he gave you -3 points. So yeah, it was one of the very few poor decisions I made. And thank you to whoever's just subscribed to the channel, by the way. We're on 583 subscribers now. All good tackle by Portugal, actually. Belgium for the first time looking quite dangerous. Good tackle by Alderweireld, and it's a throw into Portugal. Thank you to whoever's just subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate that. Cody, welcome to the stream. Oh, it's absolutely not an issue, man. I am absolutely fine with that. You might go abroad next year and stay UK. Yeah, I think that's what I'm thinking as well. But the honest answer, if I'm going away on holiday or not, it's just not clear. But yeah, De Ligt gave you -3 points, so yeah, I'm not in a good mood with that. But Lukaku and De Bruyne have already made up with De Ligt's points, but Callas was on the bench, and I would have been 12 points better off if I had Callas on instead of De Ligt. You know, what can you do? You know, you back one team to win and they let you down, and that's exactly what Netherlands did with me. Thank you to the 6 of you watching the stream, by the way. I do appreciate all of you tuning in to watch me talk about this game, which nothing really has happened yet. Jota's had a brilliant chance for Portugal, but apart from that, nothing really that intense. If you haven't liked the stream, please do like the stream. It does really, really help. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. We're now 17 away from 600, and I will update the bet a bit. So obviously, if I get 600, I'll wear this Paddy Park umbrella hat, which I went when I went to Paddy Park when I watched Ukraine and North Macedonia. But if I were to get to 600 before the Euros had finished, which is, I think they finished on the 11th of July, so 2 weeks' time. Yeah, so if you get me to 600 before that, you pick which stream or video I wear this hat in, because at the moment it's under my control. I decide when I'm wearing it. But then you guys will get more power and more of a say when I wear the umbrella hat. So if you want that, 600 before the Euro ends, and then there you go. Milkshake got 12 points at the moment. Okay, I'll definitely look at fantasy again near the end of the game. But by the way, if anyone wants to join the fantasy table and has not joined yet, do let me know, because I can easily post the invite link in the description down below, or even in the comments if you guys want it. In fact, I think I'll leave it in the comment just in case. We've got 12 members at the moment, which actually, you know, it's not that bad actually, to be fair. Invite link is here. I've not even got YouTube up, so gotta hope that Streamlabs stays working, because that's the only way I can check how my stream is doing. So guys, my comment here, that is the link to join the prediction, well, not the prediction league, the Euro 2020 Fantasy League, if you guys want it. Okay, here's Hazard. That's Eden Hazard. Lukaku. Hazard! Oh, what's he done? He shot the ball high over the goal. Oh, Hazard. Come on. Show me the vibe that you showed me when you were a Chelsea player. It was a good 1-2 play. But Hazard, man, you know, he just like hit it high over the goal. Doesn't get anywhere near the target. God, that's disappointing. Thanks for 12 likes, by the way. We're 3 away from 15, which would be a great target to achieve now. I think that'll actually match the likes we actually got from last year, which would be brilliant if we got that already. And I think I just found out who subscribed. I think it may have been a second account from Cody. If that's the case, then thank you so much, man. I do appreciate it. You know, I used to not know who was subscribed to my channel, but now Streamlabs is a good way for me to know. So thank you. So, and that's with anyone who else is new. If anyone else is new, you know, you would be given a shout out if you are a big helper to this channel. Yeah, only Kylian Hazard is unfortunately not in the squad. Do you know what I watched today? I don't know if you watched LUFC Lewis, I think. I think that's his channel. I could be wrong. But he's done a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Leeds United edition. And you know what? It is maybe so desperate to make the championship version now, but I have to say, the graphics and everything, I don't even know if my hardware and my capabilities can take all of that. I would need an editor to do all of that for me, but it shows that, you know, you can customize it into your own little thing. And if I found a way to do it, then I would most definitely move on with the concept, and it'll be a good way to actually collab with your favorite football YouTubers. It might actually put me on the market for once. Right. You got... yeah, I just saw that one. Okay, here's De Bruyne. He's going to give it to Meunier there. To Alderweireld, who's got a lot of space, actually. How did he pull it off? Well, he's got a load of templates, graphics, and stuff like that. You need to see it with your own eyes, you know, because right now, I mean, with you, Charlie, being a Leeds fan, I would think that, you know, you should probably see it, you know, because right now, it's close to, is it Luke Pingu, the guy that does the FIFA 1? It's close to that, but if anything, the graphics look actually a little bit more shinier and cleaner. And, yeah, you know what? If I knew how to do it, then within a week, I'd do it. But it looks so complex for me to do. Imagine if you got people like Keith Andrews from Sky. I tell you what, if I got pundits like Don Goodman or whatever, Julian, you know, all of those incredible pundits. I mean, that would be incredible if I were to get them. But yeah, it would be incredible. I agree. It would be Dean Windass. Yeah, Dean Windass would be a good guess, actually. I can literally, well, it probably would be me making the questions, but if I were to find someone else making the questions as well, I think that would also be fantastic as well. You can almost characterize it of some of the questions being on him. Thanks, everyone, for the support so far on the stream. I'm really appreciating all of that. Okay. For me, Portugal started the better, but now Belgium have grown into this. They've not really had any clear chances apart from that. Hazard one, De Bruyne with a cross. It's well defended by Diaz. Ronaldo loses the header to Vertonghen there. Oh. Meunier loses out. And now here come Portugal to try and counter-attack. It's Bernardo Silva to Ronaldo. He's going to give it back to Dalot. I need to make sure I actually look in the names of the players just so I'm not saying them wrong. So we're back to Guerrero here. Oh no, Diaz. He's number 4. Pepe and now to Dalot. It's really been like... I would say Belgium will have more of the ball, but right now, the shots have not been like any really clear cut, apart from the Jota one, where they found some space, but at the moment, it's been a little bit underwhelming at the moment. Oh my God. I cannot believe it. I've actually got a message from Paul. For once. Okay. Long ball going in, and it's off. Alex has asked a question. I tell you what, Gilly Fry, he wouldn't know anything about Championship. Seto, with a great comment, says, I like how Lukaku drifts right and left, but the game is stagnant. Yeah. Lukaku, for me, has really improved on his positioning more than anything. He's taking defenders on. One problem I had with him with United, he just seemed a player for me that just didn't really play with an identity, just played almost like playing the offside trap and trying to get him through pace. Lukaku now almost uses his physical presence to take people on, and for that he's drifting left and right is really going to be a handful, and that's why Pepe and Diaz will need to be on their game tonight. And also, well, actually, what will be interesting, none of them have played against Lukaku recently either. I feel like Portugal isn't struggling. They're just holding back, expending less energy. I agree with you. I also think Portugal are playing more on the counter-attack because we've seen them do it effectively before. It's how they got their chances against France when they eventually broke forward. And with Germany, and the thing is with Portugal as well, it's better for them to play that way because I think defending-wise, if they play a bit expansive, I think they do get exposed. Belgium at the moment will have more of the ball for sure, and they'll try and get like a long direct ball from De Bruyne or someone, but it's going to be depending how compact Portugal are. I think anyone at United would have problems, to be fair, in the decision of yeah, I agree with you there. And it's maybe Who Wants to Be a Millionaire could be the collab with Ben. I mean, if I can get it sorted, then I would. And I think Ben would love this sort of thing as well, which actually makes it even more irritating because now I really want to get it working. But until I can actually, get an editor or someone who can actually do this, because there's no way, like, I can edit, but there goes a limit to my skills, and doing something like that is past my skill set. But I don't know. I think if I were to get more famous, it's not the right word. If I were to get a little bit bigger on the channel and then people were interested in trying to help me out and edit and stuff like that, because I can guarantee you now, Ben Bloom would get help editing. Ben gets help editing. BENHD, that is, because I actually know that. And a lot of people get help with their editing now. Me on the other hand, I do absolutely everything. Everything from thumbnail, video, screening, recording, graphic, everything is hand done by me. Apart from the outro, which was made by my friend, actually. 1K would give, yeah, I guess, but at the same time, how long would it take? Like 3 years? Ben by that time would be nearly 25. He could be, employed elsewhere. He could be scooped up by someone like BT if he's going to go into the journalism route. I could be like a big accountant by this stage, We don't have, one thing I will say, life is short, and, that's why you've got to take the opportunities as much as you can. That must be so sad. The coach said he isn't playing Bruno because his form has dipped. The crowd have signs that we love Bruno. Yeah, I mean, Bruno, for me, has just not been given enough minutes in this tournament. He's not really proven to me that he has done enough because he's just not... I've not seen enough of him, really. And is really Palhinha going to be a better player in that position? I mean, it could be a masterstroke by the manager, but at the same time, Fernandes, when he comes on, he always offers something very, very different. The tenacity he has to take people on. And I think if Portugal have got that aggressiveness about them, it will set them apart from Belgium. Thanks for 13 likes, by the way. We're still on 583 subscribers. I do appreciate gaining a sub in the stream. We're 17 away from 600. So close we can almost touch it. And I say we, we are in this community together. Right. We're 19 minutes in. Right now, Portugal have had one chance, which is the Jota one, which I think he should have hit the target. Belgium have struggled to create anything, in my honest opinion. I think Belgium have slightly more of the ball, but they've not created anything. It's like how Southgate dropped Sancho. At least Bruno played a little, yeah. I mean, the England squad is interesting because I think the frustrating thing about the England squad is that everyone's got an opinion on it. No one can agree on the starting 11. The only thing that people can agree is that Southgate's being too defensive. The quality we have, we're almost spoilt with the quality we have in that England squad. But unfortunately, no one can agree on it. And when whatever squad there will be a huge uproar of disagreement within the media. And unfortunately, that's just going to apply. And yeah, at the moment, I do feel. Well, I think Southgate deep down almost feels a bit terrified every time he names the squad because he knows the reaction he'll get. I think we're going for a back five against Germany. I mean, I could see why, because Germany play with a back 5-2, and he could use someone like Walker and maybe even Reece James and Shaw to be the roles to stop the like of Ghostons going forward. I don't know. I can see why, but for me, we need to go ultra attacking. Cross comes in, well defended by Pepe. And free kick to Portugal. It's been rather stop-start at the moment. And I mean, to be fair, the game's not been the most eye-catching in chances, but this stream has actually been entertaining just with you guys asking me some comments. I feel if I saw most of the games and 2 friendlies and this tournament games so far, we would know our 11. It's still unknown. I mean, I just think Southgate and I think the FA as well just lack a backbone. There's a lack of ruthlessness within that squad, in my opinion. It's almost like pressured to do something like what the media would say or something what the FA would say. I just think for me, if we had a manager who was ultra attacking but also tactically clued up, he would make a ruthless decision but within a good reason, and he would get a reaction out of those players. He played players he kicked out of years in both friendlies. I mean, yeah, that was what was bizarre. I can't believe Ward-Prowse and Lingard were featured in the friendlies, and they weren't even in the Euros. I'm just like, why aren't you using this opportunity to have, tinker, find your best squad? Don't play players that are not going to be involved. They could take the expense of someone that you've picked. People are not going to agree with the squad you picked in the first place. But why are you even including them in the friendlies? Those friendlies against Romania and Austria were times. Okay, here's Ronaldo potentially with a chance. He's got Alderweireld to beat. Back to Jota. Sanchez. Oh. You've got to give credit to Southgate though if we beat Germany. Oh, most definitely. If we beat Germany and if we play well, yeah. If it's lucky, I'll be like, lucky escape Southgate. But if we actually play well against Germany, then I'll give him credit, of course. I've watched Italy's friendlies, all 11 that you can see have now played in. Yeah. I think with Mancini as well, I mean, a lot of people were asking, why did he sub Donnarumma off for Sirigu? But I learned actually is, to make sure everyone in the 23-man squad, that he made sure that everyone in the 23-man squad actually got some minutes in the tournament, which I actually think is a really nice token for Mancini. But at the same time, he's got the right attitude. A tactically clued up manager, using the squad that's already confirmed, tinkering around with it, and finding what works best. And that's why Italy, for me, have been one of the favourites. Austria have showed them up a bit, but I think, to be fair, Austria, I think everyone's undermined a little bit, and they are actually a good side on their day. Yeah, defensively we're fine, but going forward, my gran could score more. I could bring both my parents out to a nightclub, and they would probably score more than England would in this tournament. And I'm sorry. All right. Sorry, we've got a potential free kick here, and this could be Ronaldo territory. Oh, this has to be Ronaldo taking it, surely. Come on. I'm not... Yeah, Ronaldo's taking it. Shot! Good save by Courtois. Header. And it's collected by Courtois again. Brilliant save by Thibaut Courtois. The free kick was pretty good. Very powerful. Goes through the wall. And... unfortunately, the rebound is not really met with the same clinical aspect. I also don't put Germany on his... they had a poor game last time round. They've shown in the World Cup against Spain they can flop with 1-0. That's the thing with Germany. Germany, for me, their strength is the counter-attack and their wide players. If you cut them out, Germany cannot play. England, for me, if they pepper that back line, which I think for me is aging, a back line that is aging, if they pepper it with chances and they keep testing it, Hungary have shown that that defensively Germany are not the best. England need to go for it attacking wise. I get the caution. Germany can score 4 past Portugal, but that's because Portugal were really poor at the back. And their wing-backs had an incredible game. If we take their wing-backs out of the game, Germany are screwed. That's the thing. Beating them won't make me think England are God knows hope of having that. Yeah, I see that. Sterling has been one of their best players so far. Yeah, I mean, Sterling's got a lot of unfair criticism, and there was even people moaning when he scored because now Southgate will keep him in. But unfortunately, to all those guys, he just keeps proving all the doubters wrong. He's getting the goals. He had that chance nearly scoring against Czech Republic in the first minute. Kane's not even gone as close. I would go as far to say, I think we've only had 3 players have a shot on target. Is that a chance for Portugal? Jota, Guerrero, a bit too long on the ball there. Portugal looking good going forward, to be fair. Belgium seem to be in a bit in the back foot at the moment. Long direct ball, trying to find Jota. It's well defended by Vermaelen. Raphael. Chance, and it's over. James playing like he's 70. Well, probably last game he was. Oh, you probably mean Kane. Yeah. Kane with his pace at the moment, he's really, really... I don't know what's going on with him. I think should start righty like Rashford or Sancho instead of Foden. I mean, we've seen that, with Foden not in the squad, we can do it. I think Mount will be back. Sterling will be in the squad. Kane will be in the squad. I do think Foden will be in that squad as well, I think Grealish will miss out, I think Grealish will miss out. I mean, if he does include Grealish and Mount, and he somehow includes Sterling, Foden, and Kane, then fair play. But right now, I just don't think there's enough positions on the pitch. But Stones up front. I mean, Stones might actually not be a bad option. He was close to scoring against Scotland, wasn't he? But out of all the players who had shots on target, Sterling's had 2, Harry Kane's had 1, and Calvin Phillips has had 1. And that is all we've had in terms of shots on target in this tournament. And that is abysmal, to say the least. Yeah, it does make you wonder, this England squad with all those attacking players, what it could be. But I guarantee if we win the tournament, no one will have any complaints. Alderweireld defending again. Belgium struggling a bit at the moment. Portugal just... For me, Portugal have stepped up in the last couple of minutes. They're keeping the ball a bit better. And going forward, they look a lot more inventive than Belgium do. Belgium, for me, this is the golden generation for them. They need to get a good tournament now. Rafael Guerrero winning the header. Chilwell, Maguire, Stones, Walker, James will be the preferred 5. Hitting the post 3 times in 3 games, 4 out of 4. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure we will. I mean, we had that Foden one, we had the John Stones one, and of course we had the Raheem Sterling one. Yeah, Southgate, I don't know if he'll start Trippier, actually. Declan Rice really hasn't done anything so far. He's done more than Phillips, that's all I'd say. Phillips was good in the first game, but in the other 2 games, Phillips been non-existent. I think Rice, over the 3 games, has done more than Phillips, but of course Phillips had that good game against Croatia, but... inconsistency, it doesn't bode well with our team. We need players who will perform consistently. And I think consistency is honestly the hardest thing to find with a good footballer. It really is so difficult. Right. Right, we're nearly 30 minutes in. I'll get capture up in a minute so we can analyse the performance so far. Thanks for 13 likes once again. We're 2 away from 15 likes, which would be great if we can get that. If you haven't subscribed, please also do that. It does really help. Bellingham, yeah, he's done all right, to be fair. Bellingham, from the little game time he's had at the Euros, I actually think he's done all right. Phillips being non-existent. He has done the same amount as the rest in the midfield. He's done good for Croatia, but the other 2 games, he's given away silly free kicks and just giving the ball away too much, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. You know, I don't hate him as a player. I love him as a player in Leeds. Croatia, he was brilliant. Honestly, would be up there as my man of the match. If you saw my reaction, I think I did actually give him man of the match. But in the other two, he was just giving the ball away constantly and giving away a load of silly free kicks. So I think Bellingham and Rice will probably be the ideal two. Definitely not Henderson. Henderson's not fit enough for me. Jude should start over Rice. I don't know. I mean, Rice for me is important. I mean, Rice, I understand, you know, I think just a CDM position in general can be, you know, like a ghosted position. A position that not many people see. And for me, what Rice has done defensively and offensively is a lot more for what Phillips has done in that role. But I don't know. It's down to the people who I think can work the hardest. If I think Rice is going to struggle to outrun that midfield, because Germany do have a pretty strong midfield. If he cannot outrun it, then I wouldn't start it. Bellingham, it will be an interesting shout because obviously, with him being a Bundesliga player, he would have played against some of these players before. I would like to see Sancho play. I really would, but I think it would be risky to start Sancho now for the fact he has not played a single minute of this tournament so far. Well, he has, actually. I do lie. He has come off the bench once against Czech Republic, but that's it. So, overall, I wish I saw a bit more of Sancho, honestly. Right, we're 30 minutes in. Let's actually look at capture. Oh, it's actually working very nicely. Right, now, I did say Belgium were having more of the ball, but then I said Portugal have now grown back into it, and that explains this momentum here. 0.08 on XG for Belgium, 0.31 for Portugal. Look at the possession, 50-50. It's honestly so close. It really is very, very close. 2 shots to 5, 1 shot on target, which of course was that Ronaldo free kick. 4 shots on target to their 1, so only 2 total shots for Belgium is quite shocking. 0 sides to 2, 2 fouls to 3 there. 1 counter-attack, obviously that was the Jota chance which they got from the counter-attack. Courtois needed to make 1 save. The passing, look at that, only 2 passes difference. It really can't be as close as anything. Bit of a dubious foul there, but I think it is giving us a Belgium 3 kick there. I think that's all I need to show, actually. I mean, right now, they've all performed all right. Name my 11 and bench. Oh, I don't know. All right, De Bruyne. Oh, what's De Bruyne doing? Just gave away a blind pass, and now here comes Ronaldo. He's just won a free kick for Portugal. Pickford in goal. I would like James, Stones, Maguire, Shaw. That's right, Shaw over Chilwell. Rice with Grealish, Mount, and I'm bearing in mind with the players we have left. Okay, hang on. So we've got 5 from there. So I want Rice, Grealish, Mount, which will make 8. Then a front 3 of Sterling. It's going to have to be Kane or DCL up there. And maybe Foden. Maybe Foden. Well, actually, no. Sancho over Foden. And that'll be my starting 11, I think. And it'll be a change of formation as well. We're only having 1 defensive midfielder. We don't need 2 for me. So not only is it a formation change, it is a couple of players who have not even started for England yet either. So bench is difficult. I mean, it would just be the traditional bench. You know, right now you wouldn't drop out many of the players, you know, off the bench. You know, most of them would fill the bench anyway. I wouldn't give a game to Henderson, basically, and that's Jordan Henderson. I just don't think he's fit enough. Keep him for changing room purposes, but not for any football. It's been really tight, this game. I'm enjoying how close it is. Not really enjoying the football because I was hoping for a little bit more saves, you know, a couple more close chances, but it has been a really good contest, right? Sanchez to Ronaldo to João Moutinho to Bernardo Silva. It's well headed away, though, by Vertonghen, and it's a free kick to Portugal. Just some brilliant play by Portugal there. A lot of really intricate one-pass stuff, and Vertonghen does get a bit lazy, does bring down João Moutinho, and wins. Well, he concedes a free kick for Portugal, and obviously, I don't think Ronaldo's going to shoot this one this time. I think, yeah, and I don't think he will be taken either. I think it will be João Moutinho. João Moutinho delivering it, header. It's well cleared, and now Belgium going to try and counter-attack. De Bruyne. Here's Lukaku. Here's a chance for a break. Lukaku trying to be wrestled off the ball. Oh. And play's going to continue on there. Lukaku nearly made his way through. But he does get a bit, well, he does get holded back a bit. But the fact he's not falling to the ground, I think, was the right decision for him. Right, my TV's about to turn off, by the way, which I'm not liking. A way to stop it going to standby. All right, here's Alderweireld. Don't go on standby now. Belgium are on an attack here. Meunier, De Bruyne, Meunier. Oh, just right off the goal. Right, I'm going to have to quickly turn the TV off and turn it back on. Come on. I don't want it to go standby. That's not a bad attempt. But, you know, this is what I've been missing from Belgium. Just going forward, and it's interesting, really. You know, as soon as Belgium go on a counter-attack, they've now looked they're dangerous. You know, Portugal almost being held back at their own game a little bit. I think it was Dalot who pulled. It may have been. Was it Dalot? Yeah, I think it was Dalot who pulled Lukaku's shirt, but nothing was given by the referee. If he went to ground, then it probably would have been a free kick. And a most definite yellow card at minimum for Diego Dalot. So we've got just under 10 minutes until half time. I would say Portugal slightly edging it with the ball now. But chances go, you know, I think Portugal have gone the closest. They've had the more clear chances. But you've got to give credit where it's due to... Give credit where it's due to Belgium, because they've, you know, held them back. But Belgium, for me, have not done enough going forward. Here's a chance potentially. Oh man, it's Bernardo Silva this time. No, it's not Bernardo Silva. It's Dalot this time with the chance. He might have been offside anyway. Yeah, he's offside. Yeah, it wouldn't have counted. But he shoots the ball off target anyway. It's been a rather quiet stream today. To be fair, the other one was quite quiet as well. I just accept the fact I'm just not a popular streamer, you know. And when you've got Mark G and, of course, Ben B streaming the same thing as well, more people are going to see it. Well, see theirs, I say. All right, good intercession by Tielemans there. I've not seen a lot of Tielemans, but it's good to see him actually still getting involved in the game. Alderweireld to Meunier. Tielemans now. Tielemans. Oh, the ball's not good enough. Diaz wins it back. De Bruyne tries to win over Renato Sanchez, but loses out. Renato Sanchez loses Alex Witsel. Sanchez has been brilliant so far. He's now giving it to Bernardo Silva, who's now going into the box. And it's well defended for a corner. Mal doesn't get into the 11 for me. Is that so? I mean, I get it, you know. Maybe you might have, I don't know, Rashford or potentially Grealish over him. But I found a way for Grealish, Mount and Foden to play together. And for me, you know, I think all three do need to play. I think they both offer something different going forward. With Grealish about being the ability to take players on. Mount has just got that tenacity, but also has got a good ball and a good wicked pass within him as well. Foden's got that flair and, you know, for just the outright confidence of being able to shoot the ball. And Diaz tries to do that, but it doesn't go anywhere. Sanchez with the pass, headed away by Witsel. Free kick to Belgium. Renato Sanchez would be my man of the match in the moment. He's actually been brilliant for Portugal. Just taking players on and really shrugging off challenges in that midfield. He has bossed the midfield in the moment. And when you've won your midfield battle, you know, your team's set to win the game. You just then hope that your attack can, you know, score the chances you provide. Ronaldo looking a bit of a frustrated figure at the moment. But same with Lukaku. You know, both teams looking quite frustrated at the moment because both have really limited what both of them do best. Which is very natural. You know, both teams would have heavily looked about the way both of them have played. And it would have, I tell you, that's brave from Courtois. Very brave from Courtois, I would dare say. So, here come Belgium. Long ball, trying to find Lukaku. He's up against Guerrero. De Bruyne, it's okay, no, it's still one back by Belgium. Meunier. Shot! Oh! What an unbelievable goal by Torgan Hazard. Oh my God. What a way to open the scoring, and there's no way they'll disallow this. What a hit, my son. Brilliant. What a goal. I tell you what, I was going to say this game was getting a bit boring, but I tell you what, now it's back to life, and Ronaldo is shell-shocked right now. Oh my God. I did not expect that to go in. It was a quite an ambitious shot, but bloody hell. Let's see that again. It was a good attack by Belgium, and I thought they screwed it up, but brilliant pick out to find Torgan Hazard. Brilliant strike. The swerve on it is brilliant. And it gets, what a strike, my son. That'll be up there for one of the best goals we've seen. It might not win goal of the tournament, but it's up there. What an unbelievable goal by Torgan Hazard. Definitely showing up his brother at the moment. What a strike. Well, I definitely have woken up now. Ow, my voice. Ow. Oh, wow. RIP headphone users, I do warn you. What an unbelievable set of goals we've seen in a single tournament. Blimey. Ow, my voice is actually gone. My voice is actually gone. It was worth it though. What a strike. And now Portugal have got to react. Here's Ronaldo. Down to Rafael. He's going to give it to Jota. Jota over the cross. Not quite good enough as a touch there. Dalot. Finding Bernardo Silva. Not powerful enough to find Ronaldo. And Belgium defend it. Oh my gosh. I did not expect that sort of goal. With the pattern of the game, and if you saw the game live, you'd understand. It was literally a shot out of nothing. Belgium's first shot on target. And it was a wonder strike by Torgan Hazard. Unbelievable. Wow. You got to say, he's been really important to Belgium. He really has. Because no one else in the squad has looked likely of scoring a goal. But that's his second goal of the tournament, Torgan Hazard. Yeah, he scored, I can't remember who he scored against. It wasn't Finland. Here they go again. Oh, right. Plays going on here. Is a counter-attack for Belgium. Eden Hazard, he's got some options here. Meunier. Oh, what's Meunier doing? Why is he giving it? I don't know why he tried to give it to Lukaku. There was 3 players on him. And De Bruyne looks like he's got a really bad challenge here. Yellow card, I think for Paulinho, who did that challenge on De Bruyne. It's a definite yellow card. Referee played on because it was the attack for Belgium was still going. So it was good refereeing, and it was good refereeing as well to award a yellow card afterwards. It was a most definite yellow. God, what's he? He's gone nowhere near the ball. He literally took out his left leg there. So it's a definitely yellow card by Paulinho, but good refereeing to allow the attack to keep going. But Meunier, that's the second time where he's just made, I just think, the wrong decision. You know, I felt he should have actually took the shot. You know, why not? You know, he actually got the head. He actually got ahead of some of the defenders. You know, he should have. I've got to be honest, doesn't look so good for De Bruyne. And the fact he's on my team, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. So he might have to be subbed off here. Oh, I hope it's not that serious. Because I do like De Bruyne as a player, of course. So it was from a counter-attack, honestly. And, okay. What are they showing? Oh, they're showing the goal again. I mean, I'm honestly unbelievable. It was a counter-attack from Belgium. And I thought they dilly-dallied for way too long. But then Torgan Hazard, finally finding some space, gets the edge of Ruben Diaz, gets enough space, and could Patricia? Well, I think it was a good strike. You know, you could argue Patricia should have done more because it was a bit central for strike, but the swerve, I think, put it off a little bit. So, in one instance, you'd say, you know, Patricia should do better. But at the same time, I just think it was an unbelievable strike by Torgan Hazard. And I'd rather say it was an unbelievable strike rather than criticising the goalkeeper. Right, I think De Bruyne's back up on his feet, which is brilliant. Yeah, he is. And it looks like, I don't know how much stoppage time we have for half-time. Don't think we may have any. I think they may just blow the whistle straight away. Well, here come Portugal. I mean, whatever attack. I think this is going to be their final attack of the half. Bernardo Silva. And he's up against Meunier. Cross comes in. Ronaldo just misses a header. He's back for Rafael. Headed away again. Another touch. Shot. Oh, Paulinho. High and wide. And that will be the halftime whistle, methinks. It's so weird seeing Martinez in this job. I'm just so used to seeing him as a championship player. Yeah, that would have been a handball anyway. There's no way that goal would have given. With VAR, they definitely would have disallowed it if that actually was a goal. But Portugal, you know, going so close from Jota in the first half. Now, in the first 5 minutes, you know, they've not looked close since. And now it's the halftime whistle. So Belgium take the lead 1-0 with a fantastic strike by Torgan Hazard. Up there for one of the best goals we've seen in Euro 2020. 1-0 to Belgium. I don't know why I'm hearing background noise in the moment. I'm just hoping it's not too evident. Right. There you go. Half time. And it is 1-0 to Belgium. And is it deserved? You know, for me, yes, just about. I mean, for me, I actually felt it would have been a bit more fair for it being, you know, 0-0 at half-time. But Belgium, I think, just slightly edged Portugal in looking more dangerous going forward. You know, there was a stage in around the 20-minute period where Portugal looked the most dangerous team going forward on the counter-attack. But then Belgium started doing it. They changed their tactics, and actually it worked. Let's see capture quickly and see what we can uncover in this half. So, I said Belgium started well, then it was Portugal, but then look at this. It's been Belgium edging it since then. 50-50 on possession, 8 shots Portugal have had to the 4. Only 1 shot on target, which of course was the goal. 6 off target, 2 off target for Belgium there. 1 corner kick, 6 fouls to 4, 1 yellow card. 1 counter-attack from Portugal and had 1 shot from it. That was the Jota chance, which I think they should have done better from. Courtois made 1 save, which was from a Ronaldo free kick, which actually I think could have been the closest Portugal gone to scoring. But look how close all of this is. Only 9 of the ahead of the accurate passes. Only 3 more passes in total. Only 20, you know, in terms of crosses, only 1 more cross, a long ball, and 1 more cross. You know, they've played a very similar game, really. But it's all about how you set up and tactics. And Torgan Hazard, I mean, what a goal. What an unbelievable goal. I mean, what else can I say? He scored an absolute stunner. And Meunier with the assist has got to be given a lot of credit for finding him out as well. You know, I've criticised Meunier a couple of times with his decision-making. But that time, he got the right decision. And he found Hazard in so much space, and it was a brilliant decision. Oh my God, my voice is gonna hate me tomorrow morning. Oof. Gonna need a drink of water from that. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. You know, I did have the debate. Patricia should have done better because it was central. But I think the swerve on that strike carried it a bit too far from Patricio to save it. So for me, I'd rather say it was a brilliant strike rather than Patricio, you know, he should have saved it. You know, I'd rather praise than criticize, to be honest with you. You know, I'm not the first that criticizes if I feel like they should have done better. But for me, I always like to give my praises as well. Thanks everyone for watching. With 583 subs at the moment, 17 away from 600. You know, I'm almost thinking, can I actually fit my head in this? Like, oh, it would actually ruin my hair. It would actually ruin my hair if I put this umbrella hat on. I might need a haircut before I wear this potentially. But yeah, if we achieve it before the tournament ends, then you guys can decide when I wear it. It could be a time where I can collab with someone else. It could literally be them stitching me up here. Can you check mine a milkshake? Oh, the fantasy. Is milkshake your friend, by the way? I mean, if so, he's got a good taste of a team name. Let's look at yours first, Jack. So 1 from Ronaldo, 4 from Depay, 1 from Marlon, and 0 from Dumfries. Blimey. 1 from Vertonghen, 1 from Courtois. How's Milkshake doing? So he's got 6 at the moment. 4 from Depay, 1 from Marlon, 0 from Dumfries, 1 for Lukaku. Very similar squads, but he's got Perisic. Why? He's injured. He's going to miss it. You know, there was a news thing, I think it was today, or it was the day before today, but he's going to be unavailable. Forsberg's a good choice, potentially, and good for him not to have De Ligt. Otherwise, he'll be close to minus points. How's Lukaku doing my team? So only 2 points there, and only 1 from De Bruyne as well. If both are involved in the goal scoring, then maybe they can get me more points there. But right now, I'm a bit nervous here. Other than Belgium's goal, it was a yawn fest. I think overall, I didn't anticipate this. I did anticipate that both teams were going to be very compact. We just looked at capture. In fact, I'm going to show capture very, very quickly for the people that didn't manage to see it, because I think it's important you guys just know how close this game is. So 50-50 possession. Shots, okay, Portugal have edged. But if you actually go to the stats here, passes, there's only been 3 more from Portugal. Crosses, there's only been 9, or accurate passes, there's only been 9 more than Portugal. With crosses, there's only been in total 1 more on long ball. With crosses, there's only been 1 more there. With dribbles, there's been more substantially from Portugal, which has been from their counter-attacks. And yeah, just those stats just tell you how close the game is. But for me, you know, we've seen the attack momentum there. It's gone in sways. Belgium started well. Then Portugal started to get more success down the counterattacks, and Ronaldo had his free kick shot there. But then Belgium started to gain this control, and then Belgium got that goal from a counterattack. I thought that Meunier dilly-dallied a bit too long, but he found Torgan Hazard, and he shot an unbelievable strike in the net. So that is how they got their goal. I'll sub him if I can after this. Oh, okay. If I'll be appreciative. Thank you so much, Jack. I like the reference Charlie has used. Almost tempted for me to sing along, but I'm not going to. I've already rapped to Milkshake, which I'm already getting enough trouble in. Germany, France, Portugal, Netherlands could be locked out in a matter of 3 days. I mean, that's incredible, isn't it? I mean, right now, the winner of this game will play Italy, and then in that quarterfinal, one of Italy or Belgium or Portugal will be knocked out as well. I mean, that half of a draw is a giant killing half. We are in the nice half, And that is why we really got to take our chances. We got to beat Germany. We have to. Because if we lose to Germany, Germany have an easy route to the final, and we can't afford that. We need to beat Germany. That's essential we beat Germany. But we then would have Sweden, Ukraine. On paper, we should be okay with. Then either Czech Republic or Denmark. On paper, we should be okay with. And then it's whoever's left out of that dreadful half of a tie. Could be France. Could be Italy. Who else could it be? Could be Spain. It could be any of them, really. But man, that's quite amazing, that, really. Yeah, exactly. We are in the very, very nice half of the tie. And you know what? Everyone's saying, oh, I don't want to play the second place of Group F. Did I not say, for a cup run, finish first place? I've been saying this from the beginning. We've got to finish first. And everyone's like, what are you talking about? I'm just like, trust me. You would know why. You would know why. If we finished... Well, actually, no, to be fair, I mean, even if we finished third, we would have been in a nice half. But poor Croatia are in a really bad half with everyone else, which is where people wanted England to finish. But I knew this, even when I saw in the knockout bracket how they were going to do it, I was like, okay, finishing first, apart from that one game, when you look at it, it's actually really good. So, voila. Now you hear my reasons why, I wanted England to finish first in the first place. Why do we have these tactics of saying, oh, we have to finish second to avoid this certain team or whatever? I couldn't care. I want a cup run. I don't want to, no cup run's going to be filled with, like easy teams the whole way. England learned that the hard way in World Cup 2018. And I think England need to prove Germany to prove themselves to show that this is not a fluke for me. It's just like I knew. When I did the predictor, that knockout bracket, I knew straight away when we finish first, we are in the nice bit. But second, we are in an awful bit. For instance, I predicted in my predictions, I predicted England to finish second in their group, and we got France in the quarterfinals. I'm just like, bloody hell. I mean, like, forget it. But honestly, if England finished the first, apart from potentially either Portugal or Germany we were playing against, the rest would have been really, really nice. So I don't know why people didn't see it, but I clearly did, and no one believed me. Either France or Spain goes out in the next two rounds. Yeah, I know. That's big, because France and Switzerland are playing tomorrow, and of course Spain and Croatia play. And then they'll play against each other if they get victorious. So, oh my gosh, that's insane. I think at the moment we are going to get... Oh, I don't know if Belgium can beat Italy if they go through. But for me, Italy have been a bit exposed for what I saw from them yesterday. We could see a France-Belgium semi-final with an England... Denmark or Czech Republic semi-final. That's insane. Blimey. I mean... I did say finish first. So it's nice to know that, people, have realised why it could be good. We could get a World Cup final reunion in the quarters. Oh, no, yeah, you're talking about France-Croatia, aren't you? Yeah, that's if Croatia beats it. And actually, I have predicted Croatia to beat Spain. That was the shock I predicted. I would not have predicted the shock to beat Czech Republic. But I do think Croatia, with their ability, can beat Spain. Although, now knowing Perisic is not going to be in the squad, I do fear for them a little bit. Especially now that Spain will be full of confidence for the fact they beat Slovakia by 5-0. I don't know. Yeah. I got what you meant eventually. But, we've already seen a Euro reunion, which proved to be a brilliant game. And I think a reunion for the World Cup would also be a great game as well. I hope it's a good game. Whether it's close or not, I just want it to be a good game. I think that's what everyone wants. Everyone wants a good game of football. That's all we can only pray for as fans. But it's good that people are now realising why I said finish first. all of you were saying, we need to finish second. We can't play second place in Group F. I'm like, trust me. I know it doesn't sound good, but get past that one game, you'll be in paradise. And now everyone knows why. So, right, I mean, if we lose to Germany, then I eat my hat. And I'll be like, oh, brilliant. We should have finished second anyway. You're going to start... Do you meant to say Brecolo? Is that a typo? Are you talking about potentially Embolo for Switzerland? Because they've still got to play against France, actually. Ooh. Just going to adjust my seating position, because when you sit for an hour and 15 minutes straight, it does really hurt your legs. I do sympathise with everyone who has to sit for hours on end. So what do you guys want to see quickly before the second half? Because the second half will start very, very soon. In fact, literally in the next couple of minutes. I've already shown Fantasy League. I've shown Capture. Yeah, I know. That's the thing. You know, I tell you what, it was Ronaldo who tried to push Courtois there. That was very brave. Croatia Spain. I mean, I don't know who that is. I don't know if is that. I don't know if is that a typo. I don't know if it is. Oh my gosh. Just to give you some context, why I'm saying, oh my gosh, I've not messaged Paul for quite some time. You know, since his cancer, he's been quite quiet. He sent me 13 messages. I'm like, ugh. Okay. After the stream, I'm gonna react to that. But yeah, if you, what can we do to pass the time now? Very quickly. We could talk about the schedule for the YouTube this week. Okay, so Monday, I want to really try and get the transfer show done. I really do. Tuesday's going to be difficult because of my work. But if I can get it sorted, I might do my early championship predictions. Might. Being a very key word there. Then the Wednesday could do maybe... Wednesday potentially a break. Well, if I know Wednesday I've not got work. Wednesday could just be streams actually, maybe. But I don't know. Say if we did go to the final and go, yeah. I would be all forgiven if we win the final. That's all I'm going to say. But guys, if there's any sort of content you want to see this week, let me know. Because now's the time to brainstorm some ideas. You know, last week we did a YouTuber football tier list. We did my reaction to the opening fixtures. This week we're guaranteed to get a transfer show. That's guaranteed. Would really want to try and get my early predictions for the Championship. Maybe the Premier League as well, actually, because I think a lot of you have suggested me to do that as well. Anything else you want me to do on the channel as well that you have not seen me do yet? Anything in mind? I mean, now's the time where we can brainstorm ideas. Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking the thing. Right, timer needs to be ready. Oh, God, timer's not ready. Come on, Ronaldo, kick us off. There we go. Just in time. There we go, perfect. Do a video saying why football's coming on. Oh, you've just reminded me. Yeah, that'll be Wednesday's video. Wednesday's video will be my reaction to England-Germany and my thoughts on the Euros in general. And then another video potentially will be my predictions for the quarterfinals. Oh, okay. Well, that's everything sorted then. So Monday will be my transfer show. Well, tomorrow, I guess. Tuesday, Championship early predictions. Wednesday, reaction to the England game. Thursday, Thursday I'm working, but I would hopefully, fingers crossed, Thursday score predictions for the quarterfinals plus FIFA's things as well. Okay, just a pointless news story there. Friday is interesting. I think it's when the quarterfinals starts. And I've not got any work shifts. I don't know. Friday might be my day off, maybe. Well, I say my day off. I'll still be streaming. Gatsby predicts Euro 2020 final winner. Oh my gosh. I mean, it'll be difficult enough for me to get him involved. And I'll need people to help me record and stuff like that. It'll be a bit of a faff. We'll be treating them. In fact, I've got 2 cats actually, so I can have 2 separate predictions. I wouldn't want to give him too many treats. Maybe in the semi-final stage, it could be a good concept. Yeah, semi-finals doesn't sound like a bad idea, but no, I think it's got to be the final. It has to be the final. Has to be the final. Right, well, I think just like that, we've just organised my week on YouTube. Just like that. Very, very quick. Oh, is De Bruyne off? Oh, that's not good. I think De Bruyne's going off. Oh, dear. What's happened here? It's Palhinha again. Another challenger Palhinha, who has been booked already. Yeah, he's going off, isn't he? And Dries Mertens has gone on to his place. Oh, De Bruyne's going to give me 0 points now. Alex, Belgium chocolate or holiday in Portugal? Both. I'll eat Belgium chocolate in Portugal. Championship table ranking each position. For example, striker, Kane, Ronaldo, etc. for each position. That's interesting. It sounds like a good video. It's just... It'll be interesting to see how I can work it. I don't know, because we've got 20... Is it 20 teams we've got? No, it's 24. We've got 24 teams in the Euros overall, so it matches the 24 team table. Could maybe rank all the strikers in the Euros. Well, by striker, I mean the number 1 striker in the Euros, maybe. That's not a bad shout. But following the content I've already planned, the transfer show, the early championship predictions, also my reaction to the England game, I think that is going to have to be probably for next week's video. It could be a weekend video. It could be a one-off video. Okay, second half just started. How about ranking the fan bases of each team in the league? I don't know how I can base them off, though. I'd rather go into stadiums to find out, who's the better fans by stadium ambience, but I've not been to them. But I'll tell you what, if I had enough viewers, I would say, make me a video saying why your club has the best fan base, and that would actually make for a great video, and I'll choose the winner in the end. But I don't have enough fans for that. There's no way I'll have a Peterborough fan on my channel. That's all I'm saying. Chance, well, I don't know about... The only thing is, the chance part, I don't know, if it's going to be, copyright protected. That's the only issue. I think the best way for me to get chance is for you guys to send them to me. If we had, I tell you what, I'm almost tempted. Okay, Diego Dallo's going to get booked. I'm almost tempted to set up a Reddit page. And you guys can send me some funny content there. But thing is, once again, it's not like Mini Minter or KSI level where we've got thousands upon thousands and millions of subscribers for that. We've not got many, but it sounds like something that can work. And I actually think that's the best place for you to send me the chance anyway. Best club for most arrests? Well, once again, I don't actually I would not actually look into the news that much, so I wouldn't actually know myself. Right, very quiet stream now, which I guess, you know, I do have to expect when you've got 2 other people streaming the same thing in a better quality. So Patricio now, I mean, Portugal need to do more than this. Portugal need to do way more than this. Best Club Hooligans. Once again, just don't know enough about it, but it'd be the best way for you guys to send me like content on Reddit, which is how I can get that judged. Oh, I tell you what, if Ben did a Q&A, I would have definitely asked him to do a Reddit page, but I don't think he's going to now. Okay, cross for Portugal. Ronaldo trying to win a header, shot, claiming for handball, it won't be given. Brilliant touch by Eden Hazard. Now he's going to be running forward here. He's not got many options, though. He's going to pass it to Meunier, I think. Yeah, Meunier. Meunier's going to run a bit faster than that. He's got Jota in the way. Okay, good bit of play. Jota losing a bit of his concentration there. Meunier trying to find Dries Mertens, but the pass is not there. It is well tackled by... Well, it's well intercepted by Bernardo Silva. So Portugal, as it stands, go out of the tournament. They will be out before France are. Another idea. 1 area each club can strengthen ahead of the season. All right, yeah. That's a... You know what? I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely do that video. I don't know when, but I will definitely do it. I think it'll take a bit more time for me to prepare it because I'll need to research stats from last season. But most definitely, I think... Yeah, and I agree. Not just transfers, but tactics as well. Because that will definitely be down to stats as well. I think this one will take me a bit more time, but definitely nearer to the season, I will definitely do that. 1 area the player needs to strengthen. Yeah, I agree. I'll definitely do that at some stage. I think Ben will do that as well. But it's going to be just down to who can do the better presentation, which will be obvious. What animal will the club be? What, are you telling me to match clubs by animals? Because I tell you what, that's a bizarre concept for a video, but which something that can work. Ronaldo with a volley, it's blocked. It's not quite cleared yet. Belgium need to be a bit careful here. Portugal just having a little bit of a spell. Bloody hell. Okay, so I was just looking at the messages there. Portugal now moving forward. They're now showing the intent, but they've got to do a bit more intensity than that. All right, here's Bernardo Silva. You know, for the intensity I saw against France, I'm not seeing that. Ronaldo, really well tackled by Vertonghen there. Brilliant. Bizarre concept, but I actually think that'll be a very unique video. A very unique video. Because if I were to research about characteristics of animals, I can definitely match them with teams. That will be a free kick to Portugal. I think Moutinho getting fouled. Yeah, by Torgan Hazard there is a definite foul. I tell you what, you guys, you know, in the hot seat, you guys are very creative. I really like Charlie's idea about one area every team can work on. I'll definitely do that in my own time. Because I think... Oh, João Felix is on. Well, he's gained his first minutes in the tournament at last. And they're 1-0 down to Belgium. It looks like Bernardo Silva is off as well. And Bruno Fernandes is on. Or Bruno Fernandes. I always mispronounce the name. It's Bruno Fernandes. It's not Fernandes. So I'll boast as someone who being one of the only few people who can say it. Oh my gosh, yeah, that stupid chant they did with the tiger thing, I cannot stand it. You know, it was relatively quiet in the 1920 season, surprisingly. In the first half, we got a bit of it, but then in the second half, when they dropped down, surprisingly enough, it was a little bit quiet. And then, obviously, League One, we didn't really see a lot of it. because obviously the fans weren't there. And I think when the fans return, we'll get those chants back. Oh, but that was all over the internet, that. Oh, not good enough there by Portugal there. Yeah, the gesture just makes it even more silly. Memorable, but just daft, to say the least. I mean, to be fair, it gives the club an identity, and if they want an identity, I think that's one of the best ways they can find. They can find one. Right, okay, Witsel being tackled there, but Belgium still keep the ball. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see a couple of teams back. I'm excited to see Blackpool back in the Championship, because I've not really seen them play too much football recently. But under Neil Critchley, I actually think they can play some great stuff. Peterborough will be interesting, you know. Oh, Felix, doesn't quite get the ball there, and Courtois collects. And now Courtois is giving it to Meunier. Hazard getting fouled. All right, clearly not fouled enough because referees played on. Ronaldo against Tielemans. He does well there, Ronaldo. Ronaldo with the pass. Shot! Oh, that's really, really close. It's Diego Jota again. Ronaldo did everything right there. He just needed Jota to finish it. I tell you what, Ronaldo does incredibly well in a really awkward position as well. He pulls off the perfect pass, a very easy pass for Jota, but Jota doesn't even hit the target from about 5 yards out. My God. I think he should be hitting the target there. Ronaldo did incredibly well to create that chance. Here come Portugal again. Renato Sanchez. Oh, Sanchez gives the ball away. Oh, that's not good. And it's a free kick to Belgium. Oh, man. Sanchez had a really good first half for me, but second half, you know, he's been caught out a little bit. One of the maddest games you've covered must be Hull Wigan. Oh, yeah, that 8-0. You must... I don't know if you guys remembered my reaction to it. I mean, I was in a good mood at the time because for some reason my predictions video for that did really... Well, the previous reaction video I did so well. It got over 1,000 views and I gained about 20 subscribers. And then this was like... the next reaction video from that, and that was when Wigan won 8-0, and I wanted to step outside the box, and I added some music. I actually added Wigan's goal music as my discussion point for the goals. It was Kieran Dow with a hat-trick, Jamal Lowe got a hat-trick of assists, Moore scored 2, Jamal Lowe may have scored 2, and maybe, I think it was Naismith who scored the other. Or maybe Lowe scored 1. I mean, I don't know if I got that right, but crazy game to say the least. And honestly, it really could have been more. And that was how bad they were. Oof. It was offside anyway. I guess the one from last season would have been Cardiff Sheffield Wednesday 5-0. I mean, one of those things. You know, one thing we'll guarantee from next season. We will have a mad game, whether it's going to be a 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, 8-0, 9-0, 10-0. We'll get one of those, or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5 of those games some point in the Championship next season. It's just anticipating when those games will come round. And, you know, I'm excited to make all those graphics again. You know, I really, really am. I'm really excited for the whole thing, to be honest. Here's Renato Sanchez. Left-hand side. Can I try and get more table predictions right? Well, I'll try. João Felix with a header, and it's a good save by Courtois. João Felix has already offered more going forward than Jota, and he's only been introduced on in the 55th minute. Yeah, I'll try. You know, I got 1 correct in the 1920 season, also 1 correct last season, but overall, I've done substantially better. There was about 5 teams. I think it was 8 teams I was 1 position wrong with. So I was so antagonizingly close with a lot of them. So, yeah, it was just a bit irritating. Birmingham 8, Bournemouth 0. I mean, that'll be an ultimate bit of revenge from Birmingham winning there. Wasn't it the promotion season from Bournemouth when they won 8-0 against Birmingham? It was at St Andrews as well, which is a bit awkward. Charlie's thinking the one mad result would be 7-1 between Luton and Middlesbrough. I don't think under Neil Warnock, although we didn't expect a Darren Moore side to put 5 past Mick McCarthy, volley from Fernandes, and it's over. So I guess what it means, anything can happen. Do the table but blindfolded. So are you talking about the table calculator? I do the whole table but blindfolded. So that'll be my early predictions. That's not a bad shout. Well, wait, but how would that work? How would that work though? Because I need to know. I won't know what the games are. You know what? For a one-off video, that'll be a good idea. But I won't know. I'll struggle to type all the scores in, and it'll take me an eternity as well. But it sounds funny when you say it. Okay, Belgium now going forward. Meunier now finding Lukaku. Lukaku just over. Both Ronaldo and Lukaku have not really found their scoring boots. I mean, Ronaldo's barely touched the ball. Same with Lukaku, to be fair. I think both have had a pretty lack of service, but that's because most of his game has just really been played in the midfield, really. So that's been the biggest issue there. Sorry, I'm just checking emails from jobs and stuff. Right, nothing I need to look at. Still on 583 subscribers, guys. If we could push to maybe 585 today, maybe. That might be a good target. We're still on 13 likes as well. If we could push to 15 likes, I'd be terrifically appreciative. I'd be fantastically appreciative on my part. Every time you give a like, it does give me that confidence that I'm doing something right on this channel. So the 63rd minute. It's hard to say who's been better. I think Portugal may have edged Belgium in this half. But at the moment, of course, they've just, apart from that João Felix header, they've just not tested Courtois enough. Clinically going forward, Jota's skied the ball twice, which I think he should have done better both occasions. And if you don't take your chances against Belgium, you're not going to win. Denmark did take a chance, but unfortunately for Denmark, their defence was exposed, which is why they lost out in the end. Here's Renato Sanchez again, back to João Felix. The ball sniffed up. Brilliant play by Belgium, though. Here's João Felix again. I don't even know what role he's playing. You've got to give that midfield from Belgium a lot of credit. They're intercepting a lot of balls right now. But here come Portugal again. Renato Sanchez can't quite find Ronaldo. Courtois collects it. And now here's Tielemans for Belgium. He's going to give it to Meunier there. Oh no, Torgan Hazard, my mistake. Back to Tielemans. Now to Hazard again. To Eden Hazard now. So there's that brotherly collection. Hazard's going on his own here. Tackled by Fernandes, and it's a throw-in to Belgium. This is where Belgium will want the ball. It's in their half. One more goal for Belgium, I think, would definitely settle it. Portugal, I think, could score if they do have a couple more opportunities, but I would see Ronaldo as the one scoring it. I can't see someone like Jota doing it. Renato Sanchez doing well again. I know he's on the losing side, but Renato Sanchez has been really good in that midfield. He's worked so hard today, and I think a lot of people will undermine his work, but Sanchez has actually done so much for Portugal. And here he goes again. Sanchez, tackled well by Vermaelen and Witsel to finish it off. And now here comes Belgium going forward. Vermaelen running a little bit. He's not got many options. Yeah, Vermaelen looking a little bit annoyed there. Wanted to set off a counter-attack, but the players are just not really advanced. And I think it could be just a bit of cautious play from Belgium at the moment. They've got one goal up against a really tough team. And and they don't want to try and, leave gaps in their defence. Here's Fernandes for Portugal. The left-hand side to find, looks like Ralph Guerreiro. Brilliant header by Thomas Vermaelen. I tell you what, he's still got it. Alongside with Pepe, he's still got it. I mean, I know he's not the youngest of centre-backs now, but the experience and just how professional he's been brilliant. I remember when he was in Arsenal and Barcelona. That was early. That's like 2010, 11. So, yeah, that's like 10 seasons ago, which is incredible. Fernandes. Oh, what a free ball. But brilliant interception by Meunier and... Oh, no, Hazard, sorry. And Courtois collects. When we get to the 70th minute, we'll check on catcher. Thanks to 2 of you watching. Let's try and get to 15 likes. I'll be terrifically appreciative. Please share this channel. And if we get to 585 subscribers, that'll be a really good target to be on. Hazard to... good bit of play by Eden Hazard there to find Lukaku. I'm really liking Eden Hazard's link-up play with Lukaku. They're really linking up well. Torgan Hazard does give the ball away there, though. Now, can Portugal find something? Here's Diego Dallo. Bit risky there. He's giving it to Pepe. Right. Dangers on the left is what I'm noticing with Portugal at the moment. They're definitely gaining a lot more space down the left. Jota to Renato Sanchez. Sanchez! And it's a goal kick. Poor shot. So within the final 23 minutes, I would have hoped to have seen Portugal test Belgium a little bit more. But I think you've got to give credit for Belgium for their game management. They've really held the ball well. And they really have been able to really frustrate Portugal at the moment. Now, Hazard looks like he's got an injury from a tackle. I didn't even see how bad it was, but could be needed. He might need to be subbed. Oh, right, well, Pepe's trying to get involved, and, he's trying to mess with Lukaku, so it's a battle of the baldies right now. It was Fernandes fouling Hazard. Yeah, I mean, when Hazard's been fouled for so many years now, it's only so much that his limbs can take. And looks like his limbs may have just been pulled apart here. And Martinez ain't happy with it. He's not happy with that challenge whatsoever. He's talking to Lukaku and Pepe, who of course had a bit of a scrap. Battle of the Baldies, I'd say. I don't think either of them have been booked, though, which I think was correct. No, I think Hazard's fine. Hazard's fine. So he can continue on, but he may not play for that much longer. Looks like Andre Silva's going on. He'll be going on for... I don't know who he's going on for, actually. I didn't manage to get... Diego Jota's off. Oh, yeah, he's not had a great game. And instead is Andre Silva, who... Let's see if we can have more success going forward. Their manager is like Vic with eyebrows. Yeah, but... Yeah, it's the very bushy eyebrows, I guess. I mean, I have pretty bushy eyebrows for someone like me, but that's because I'm a naturally very hairy guy. Don't take too much pride on it. Okay, long ball going in. Ronaldo will try and keep it out, but he's not quite quick enough, and it'll be a goal kick. So, as it stands, Portugal and Ronaldo will be going out of Euro 2020 in the round of 16 stage. I'll tell you what, I mean, I think a lot of people said if Portugal win the Euros, then Portugal would be the best player in the world. Ronaldo would be the best player in the world, but at the moment, not quite offered too much. You know, he did give that chance for Jota on a play, but apart from that, with his free kick as well, You expect him to do a little bit more. You know, in the group stage, he was unbelievable. But this game, he's just not beginning the service. Dalot fouling Hazard. No free kick given there. A lot of people fouling Eden Hazard. But I think they just know how dangerous of a player he is. Thanks to the two of you watching, by the way. If we can get to 15 likes, I'd be terrifically appreciative. If we can get to 585, that'll be a good target to reach by the end of the stream. Who do we go up against? So, obviously, with England at the moment, we've got Germany. Now, if we win against Germany, we play the winner of Sweden and Ukraine. And then after that, obviously, the other quarterfinal is Denmark and Czech Republic. Right, Thomas Vermaelen has just been booked, I think. Yeah, I didn't see the challenge, but yeah, it looks like Portugal have got a free kick in a pretty good area. And it's a foul on João Felix. Yeah, it is a foul. Pretty rough from Vermaelen there. After the free kick, we'll go and capture and see the stats. Right, I need to actually stretch my legs now. Oh, now, can this be the moment Ronaldo gets his goal? This is looking a pretty similar angle to his goal against Spain, that free kick. Now, Fernandes, Ronaldo, and Guerrero standing on top of it, but I think it will be Ronaldo who's taking it. It has to be Ronaldo taking it. Has to be. If Fernandes took it, then no, it wouldn't be. No, it has to be Ronaldo taking the free kick. Against Courtois. Here comes Ronaldo. Hitting the wall. Very disappointing free kick. Ball comes back in and Courtois collects. Oh, that was very anticlimactic. Right, let's go to capture. And let's see what we can see. So, Portugal, I don't quite, I guess I kind of agree with that. But with this, I would have seen a couple green spikes there. Because Belgium have done well restricting Portugal. I definitely would say the beginning of the second half, Portugal did look quite dangerous. But now they've looked a little bit restrictive. It was a good block by Vertonghen from Ronaldo's free kick. But right now, Portugal is not having a lot of success. As you can see, the bars are not really elongated. So going forward, they're struggling a little bit. XG, Portugal still edge it on the XG. Only 0.18 for Belgium. 34-46, 14-5, 2-1 on shots on target. 9 shots off, 3 with each. 2 saves from Courtois. The João Felix one was a pretty good save, actually. Counter-attacks, and of course the one shot, that was for Diego Jota one. Passing still, and all of that is still relatively close, but Portugal have substantially had the ball more in this second half. And in terms of course, De Bruyne's gone off, and Mertens has gone on. I've almost forgotten he's on the pitch, because I've not seen him at all. Mertens is number 14. I've barely seen that number, to be honest. And of course, Moutinho and Bernardo Silva off for Fernandes, Felix, and Silva's on for Jota. So both teams have made some changes, but at the moment, it's just not quite going Portugal's way. Yeah, it was very poor. I agree. In that position, and that for me looks like the same position where we scored that goal against Spain in the World Cup. So I was thinking I was going to see the top corner net ruffle. Okay, this could be a chance. Ronaldo, João Felix, Ralph Guerrero. Oh, it's a save by Courtois. Very comfortable save once again. And I have to give Belgium some credit there. They're putting their bodies on the line. And Belgium playing out from the back a little bit, so being very, very brave too. Lukaku's not done too much in this game, which is not going to do well for my fantasy. He gets tackled. Although, here come Belgium, but now they've just been tackled, and it looks like Lukaku's down. Kane can still get golden boot. I mean, if he scores a lot against Sweden, if we were to go through. Let's say we scored lots against Germany. you know, that'll be tough. Right. Oh, God. No. Oh, God. No, 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 no. There's a big brawl going on. There's a brawl. This is what we've been waiting for. Fireworks. Just a bit of passion in this game. And I think it's Pepe. Right. A yellow card to Pepe is given. Any more yellow cards? Michael Caine, Owen versus Germany will score 3. Yeah. Was it? No, it wasn't Pepe who did that foul. The one who did that foul on Lukaku was... Oh! It was Paulinia, I think, who's already on a yellow card, if I'm right in saying. It was just... He gets around Lukaku, and he kicks him in the head, and the challenge that got people mad was Pepe's challenge on... Torgan Hazard, and then Torgan Hazard really roughhouses Dalot. So Torgan Hazard has been the centre of it, but also Pepe as well with his reaction. And now they're looking back at, should there have been a free kick or a penalty when João Felix was down in the box? I don't think it would have been. Right, I think the brawl's ended. I think it's only ended with Pepe getting the yellow card. I think the rest have actually not been booked. Yeah, great challenge. Yeah, I definitely see it. Is Lukaku going off? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Lukaku at the moment. But he's been kicked in the head by Paulinia. I think it was accidental, so I don't think it will be a red. But I tell you what, if there's another brawl like this, we could see some fireworks. Right, sub. Paulinia looking like he's going off, which I think is necessary. I think he got lucky. He didn't get a red card there. And it looks like Danilo and Pereira's back. And Renato Sanchez is also off for Sergio. Oh, I've forgotten his surname. I know him. I know. Ronaldo. No free kick. Oh, controversial. Sergio Oliveira, that's his name. I did know it. Portugal getting into these positions just outside the box, but they're just not having enough chances in the box. I mean, Belgium has scored. If you take a shot outside the box with the space, you'll get a goal. But unfortunately, Portugal are just not finding that space. There's been a couple of challenges at the moment from both of these teams. To be honest, Lukaku was holding on to him, then spinning. Yeah. I mean, yeah, true. But at the same time, his boot was very, very high there. I mean, it wasn't nice. It would have been harsh to send him off because, it was accidental. But, we've seen red cards given for accidental challenges before. Oof. Well, a bit of an unorthodox clearance by Meunier, but it's Torgan Hazard, but it's actually well collected by Courtois. It is Sergio Oliveira. Still no need for the kick. That's what I thought. I don't think there was any need for Paulinia to kick like that. And it's clear VAR didn't check it. If VAR checked it, I think he would have got sent off and Portugal would have been down to 10 and in danger. But the fact that he's taken Paulinia off the bench, off the pitch, good decision. Because, he's had 2 or 3 really, not so nice looking challenges. Right, Portugal are definitely playing it very quickly. So quickly, in fact, that we can't really have a chance to see a replay. Here's Fernandes. Header. Oh, my gosh. They're getting some chances, but they're just not taking them. I think it's Andre Silva with the chance, but his header's way off target. Portugal just lacking that bite going forward here. We're in the final 10 minutes, and I won't lie, I would have expected a little bit more from Portugal going forward. That Ronaldo challenge not to give a free kick there, I think was a bit controversial for me. Yeah, I think that's what's part of Belgium's plan, really, to disrupt the play from Portugal. But Portugal, also getting frustrated themselves, are going to be fouling Belgium all over the place as well. So this will help Belgium more than anything. Right, this will be a yellow card for Alderweireld now. And I think the referee is starting to get more yellow cards out just to try and stop the disruptions of play. João Felix once again being the one being fouled. Him and Bruno Fernandes have been the people who have been fouled a lot, and Ronaldo the same as well, actually. Thanks to the 4 of you watching. If you haven't liked the stream, please do so. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It'll be brilliant to get 585 by the stream. Oh, it was a touch, but it was not quite a good touch by Oliveira. All right, Portugal have got a corner. Now, Portugal have not had too many corners. This could be the chance they need to try and equalise. Now, 9 minutes left for Belgium to score. Oh, it did! Well, I said they did. They nearly did. Oh, what a brilliant save. And do you know what? This was like the Donnarumma save yesterday. Made that look so easy, Courtois, but that is not an easy save to make. I don't know who got the header. I think it may be Ronaldo. Oh, and it's cleared away. João Felix with the shot, and it's really high and wide and poor. Who got that header? It must have been Ronaldo. No, it was Ruben Diaz with that header. Corner came in. What a save. I mean, it was straight at Courtois, but that was such a powerful header. You know, if Courtois hadn't have reacted, you know, a split second later, that would have gone in, or would have whacked him in the face and got in. Brilliant reaction save by Courtois there. Thanks to the 5 of you watching. Well, finally, looks like Portugal are trying to offer something going forward. But they've not really tested Courtois enough for my liking. Yeah, it was Diaz. Yeah, I did see. Okay. João Felix. Ronaldo, no. It's headed away. Oh, off the post! Really close to an equaliser from Portugal. Oh my gosh, very close. And now here come Belgium on the counter-attack. Here's Eden Hazard giving it to Dries Mertens, now to Lukaku. There's more Portugal players now. Lukaku still in the ball. He's been fouled, and it'll be a free kick to Belgium. Oh my god, very close to an equalising goal from Portugal. Oh my gosh, I need to see this again. I mean, it's a really poor challenge by Oliveira. It's definitely a free kick. But what happened here? It was a kick. Oh, I think it may have been. It was Guerrero with the shot. And it just hits the post. Oh, really unlucky. I thought it was Andre Silva, but no, it's Rafael Guerrero with the chance. Very unlucky. With nearly an equalising goal for Portugal. And now, Belgium have got a free kick in a great position here. Lukaku, is he really going to take it? I've not seen Lukaku take a free kick. No, he is. Lukaku, and it's over. Poor. And I think that's why we've not seen him take a free kick. Because he can't hit the target. Right. Portugal definitely getting a little bit closer now. But they need to keep going. You know, they've still got 6 minutes plus stoppage time. Andre Silva now with some space, but he's not taking the shot. Ronaldo now in the right-hand side. Ronaldo with the shot. Brilliant defending by Vermaelen, and it's a corner. You know, Andre Silva, I felt should have taken the shot. You know, if this was Torgan Hazard, you know, he would have taken the shot, and he probably would have scored another wonder goal. Sometimes when you have that space, you need to go for it. Fernandes with the corner. It's defended just about. Fernandes does well to win the ball back. Oliveira, and it's going to be a Portugal throw-in. Definitely not a throw-in to Belgium there. Oliveira to Fernandes. Fernandes with a cross. Brilliant defending again. Brilliant by Guerrero to win the ball back. To Oliveira, to Fernandes. Oh, no foul apparently by Torgan Hazard there. And he's fed Romelu Lukaku. He's got Ruben Diaz to beat, but he's on his own, Lukaku. And it's blocked away. Well, it's well intercepted by Danilo Pereira. Brilliant defending. But then brilliant defending again by Meunier. And now here come Belgium again. To Alex Witsel now. To Lukaku. He's got Pepe to beat. Pepe does well. And now here come Portugal again. Here's João Felix on the left-hand side. This is getting a very feisty end here. Oliveira, not the best of balls, but might work. Brilliant tackle. Fernandes. Poor. Tielemans heads it away. Witsel now the ball. Fernandes tries to tackle, and it will be... Oh, it's a throw into Portugal. Poor decision by Witsel there. I would have let it go out of play for a goal kick. Looks like Hazard's got an injury, which is not good. Carrasco's going on. I think he'll be replacing Eden Hazard. I think he's got hamstring problem, Hazard. Thanks for 14 likes. We're really close to 15 likes. 1 like away. Yeah, he's definitely got a hamstring problem, Hazard. Hopefully he's not that bad. Carrasco's going on. 4 minutes plus stoppage time left for Portugal to get an equaliser. This game is far from over. That's all I'm saying. You know, 1 goal would change the game completely. It'll go to extra time if Portugal get a goal. Now, it looks like Dallow's going to be taking the throw. And it'll be a long throw. But it's poor. It's headed away. Oliveira getting a better Carrasco here. Right, to Delina Pereira here. And he's going to give it to Patricio. Just going to provide a bit of pressure there. So I've seen a couple of funny tweets in the moment. Right, cross comes in. Headed away. Oh. I tell you what, Belgium definitely now on the back foot. You know, I've definitely seeing, I wasn't quite agreeing with SofaScore in terms of the attack momentum. But now I'll most definitely agree that Portugal are being the better team now. They've got to. Portugal need a goal. Ronaldo over header. Here's a chance. Oh, it's saved by Courtois. It's brilliant work by Courtois. Andre Silva trying to get the final touch. But Courtois just making his body in the right place in the right time. I thought Ronaldo was going to set up Andre Silva for an assist, but Courtois does well to get out of his goal quickly, and very brave goalkeeping as well. It's getting antagonizingly close now. Right. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Let's see what they've got. Long looping ball. What a touch that is. But it's brilliant tackling by Tielemans. Brilliant stuff from him. Tielemans, for me, has been quite quiet, but when he's been involved, he's been brilliant. Here's Lukaku now, doing really, really well. Oh, what a bit of play. Carrasco now. Carrasco could go on his own. He's going to go on his own, Carrasco, I think. He's got Diaz to beat. Oh, I think that's going to be a wasted opportunity there. Now, time wasting, yep. Right, Fernandes wins the ball back. Portugal need to get into their half of the pitch. Meunier tackles well, though. And I think it's Belgium's throw as well. No, it's Portugal's. Right. It's still Oliveira with the ball. Trying to find João Felix on the left. Look at the amount of red shirts in that box, though. That's what you've got to give Belgium some credit. They've worked so hard. Header, and it's not good enough. It's collected by Courtois. Wow. I can't get over that goal. You know, if it's just 1 goal in this game, it was a brilliant goal by Torgan Hazard. Brilliant stuff by him. So, in the final 10 seconds, plus stoppage time, I'm thinking we're going to get 5, I think. If I can calculate it right. It'll be 4, 5, or 6. It won't be below 4, for sure. It's 5. I was right. I was 1 minute off last time, but I've actually got it spot on this time. Now, 5 minutes for Portugal for a goal. Another goal for Belgium would end this. Danilo Pereira now with the ball. Fernandes trying to find João Felix, but it's headed very well by Meunier to Torgan Hazard here. Oh no, by Mertens, sorry. Well, good tackle by Pepe on Tielemans. And now here comes João Felix for Portugal. Fernandes. Andre Silva, well tackled again. Oliveira just heading to no one. Guerrero's going to have to try and run for that. He's managed to get that. Oliveira to João Felix. He's not got too many options here. He's going to give it back to Guerrero. Oliveira on the left-hand side. Good defending, and it's a throw to Portugal. This is what Belgium need. I mean, Belgium need to keep defending those chances. Right now, they'll be in panic mode because they're still antagonizingly close to their goal. Right. Good, intelligent pass to find Delina Pereira. Oh, good bit of play by Portugal there to Delina Pereira here. Fernandes with an awful shot. Awful shot. And that's been the difference. You know, just Portugal with their shots, you know, apart from just like the odd couple, their shots have just been way off goal. I mean, that Diaz header was good. That João Felix header was good. And that chance from Guerrero hitting the post was the chances. But apart from that, it's been just below par by Portugal standards. I say that. They've only got 3 minutes. They have got 3 minutes to get a goal. But 1 goal for Belgium would end this. Worse than my shooting, I know. It really is quite unbelievable that these are professional footballers and they're just hitting it high over. Like, even if I shot it as hard as I couldn't hit it that far over the goal. Right, Martinez wants to put a substitute on at the moment, but at the moment he can't quite have that luxury yet. It's in the right area for Belgium. Belgium are time wasting now. It's a throw into Portugal. And they're taking the throw in very quickly there. But Belgium immediately have won it back. Pepe does very well here. But brilliant tackle again. Okay, here come Portugal now. They can counter. Fernandes. Oh, to João Felix now. Poor cross. Pepe with the touch. Guerrero. Fernandes. Going to try and get it to Pepe, but he just about beats Meunier, but Meunier wins the ball off him. Lukaku's got the ball there, and now Belgium could counter, but it's a poor pass by Lukaku there. And now here come Portugal again. Fernandes to João Felix. They've now just made it to their half of the pitch. A minute and a bit left for Portugal to get a goal. Here's Guerrero now. Fernandes with the cross. Headed away. Brilliant defending. Here come Belgium now. It's been very back and forth in the past couple of minutes. It's now 2 versus 2. 3 versus 2 even. Can give it to Tielemans. But it's really good interception. But a poor pass by Carrasco. I tell you what, I was going to think, look, Tielemans, he's free. Pass to him. But Carrasco can't pass it. It's a really poor pass by Carrasco there. And now here comes João Felix. João Felix! Wide of the post. Crossing doesn't seem to beat the first man as well. Yeah, I mean, that's down to good defending for Belgium's part. But also, their crossing just not been good enough. And that was the chance. You know, once again, just not even getting it on target, which is so disappointing on Portugal's perspective. And now Dendoncker is going to go on for literally only a couple of seconds. He's going to be replacing Torgan Hazard, which I'm not too surprised. You know, he's got the goal. You know, he'll be given a standing ovation. I mean, what a goal it was. Just that one bit of space, brilliantly struck, past the reach of Rui Patricio, and that will be enough. Belgium will play Italy in the quarterfinals. Belgium, Italy. Wow. Okay. Long ball going in there. It's exceeded the 5 minutes now. Maybe one more chance for Portugal. Pereira with the ball. Headed away. Headed away by Meunier, who's done really, really well. And that's full time. It's ended 1-0 to Belgium. They've now made it to the quarterfinals. The 4th team to make it into the quarterfinals. Belgium and Italy in the quarterfinals. Portugal and Ronaldo are all out of Euro 2020. I almost forgot Thierry Henry was part of the backroom staff, but he is. So Thierry Henry, Roberto Martinez, and Belgium are through to the quarter-finals where they'll play against Italy. Should be a good game. For Portugal, though, it's disappointing. They can't retain their Euro success. They get knocked out by Belgium. They weren't really convincing in the group stage for me, even against the teams in the group of death. So for me, I think it's deserved. But right now, Portugal had their chances. Ronaldo was kept quite quiet. Guerrero hit the post. João Felix had some chances as well. Fernandes had some chance. Diego Jota's had chances as well. But you've got to give credit to Belgium. They only had one shot on goal, and it was their goal. A brilliant strike by Torgan Hazard. So, that'll wrap it up for the stream. So tomorrow, you'll expect to see my transfer show, but also some more streams. We've got Spain, Croatia, and we've got France and Switzerland, which I'm both very excited to stream. But if you guys enjoyed this stream, please give it a like. It does help. I don't know how we're doing with likes in the moment. I can quickly check before we go. We are on 14. If one person can like it to make it to 15, I'll be terrifically appreciative. Please share this channel and this stream. It does really, really help if you do that. And please subscribe if you're new. We're on 583 now. So, edging ever closer to 600. We're really, really getting there, guys. I have full faith in all of you. But, yeah. That'll wrap it up. I hope you guys really enjoyed the stream. I did. I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being involved in this stream. And, oh yeah, it's your birthday tomorrow, isn't it? Well, happy birthday, Jack, for tomorrow. We'll definitely celebrate it. That'll wrap it up for the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are legendary if you saw the end of the stream. And as always, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care.